Hello friends, today I am going to explain a movie named The Call of the Wild. This movie is about a spoiled pet to a wild hero. This movie takes you on a breathtaking journey of survival, friendship, and freedom, where one dog's heart answers the call of the wilderness. This movie begins in California where we see a judge who has a very beautiful dog. The name of this dog is Buck. The judge loves Buck very much. Buck also loves the judge very much. Although Bug is very intelligent, he is also very mischievous. He does a lot of mischief in the whole city, but everyone ignores his mischief because his owner is a judge. One day when he is in the market, a man sees him who gets very impressed by him and says that such dogs are very much needed in Canada where there are gold mines. Here the judge also has a gardener who listens to him. Now it is the judge's birthday where food is being prepared, and due to his mischief, Buck completely ruins the food table. However, this time the judge gets angry and throws him out of the house at night. Now Buck has no way to go inside, and then he hears the voice of the gardener who calls Buck to him. When Buck goes to him, he shows Buck a biscuit which he throws inside the horse carriage. Bug also goes inside the carriage, and then the door is closed and we see the man near the gardener who had said in the market that such dogs are very much needed in Canada. That man gives some money to the gardener and Buck sees this, and now Buck is locked inside a box and taken to another place by train. Then a man comes there with a stick in his hand and opens Buck's box. Buck tries to run away from there, but he hits Buck and drops him there. This is the first time in Bug's life that someone has hit him, but Bug somehow runs away from here, and when he goes out, he sees that he is on a ship and there is sea all around, which means that he cannot escape even if he wants to. Now the ship stops at a shore which is a very cold place. Buck is taken down here and then snow starts falling. Buck is completely surprised because he has seen this weather for the first time in his life. He starts playing in the snow and gets a chance, and he breaks his rope and runs away from here. While he is running, he bumps into a man whose name is John. Here John and Buck see each other for the first time. After this, Buck is caught and is put up for sale along with the rest of the dogs. Then a man comes there who likes Buck very much and he buys him. Actually, he is a postman who delivers letters to people on the slate because there is snow here and no vehicle of any kind can run here. He needs another dog for his slate, which will now be Buck. Buck is tied behind him. But Buck does not know how to walk or run in the snow, so he keeps slipping again and again. Now it is night and Buck feels very cold. The postman and his girlfriend are sleeping inside the tent. Buck is usually very calm, so he quietly goes inside the tent and takes the postman's girlfriend out and sleeps inside himself. Soon the girl wakes up and takes Buck out of the tent and sleeps there herself. Now Buck does not understand anything about how he will sleep in such a cold, and then he sees a black wolf in front of him who is looking at him. Buck gets scared of him, and when he goes back, he collides with a dog who is sleeping in a hole. The dog gets up from there and goes away and sleeps in that hole. He understands how to sleep in the snow. Now the next morning once again everyone is sleeping. The dogs are pulling the slate, but Buck is still having a lot of trouble here. He is learning how to run in the snow. After doing the work, all of them are given fish to eat, and then the dog tied in front of the slate is very aggressive and egoistic. He snatches the fish from the other dog. When Buck sees this, he does not like it at all and he gives his fish to him. Seeing this, all the dogs are surprised because no dog would ever give his food to another. The dog tied in front of the slate with a rope, who leads the entire slate, does not behave well with anyone. And when they are drinking water at one place, the same dog does not let anyone drink water from there. After this, Buck breaks the ice with his claws at another place and everyone starts drinking water there. This is also revealed. That Bug is a very good dog. Although he became very naughty while living with his old master who was a judge because he never taught him anything, now he is slowly learning things, and at the same time he is also becoming friends with other dogs, but the front dog does not like him at all. Now as time passes, Bug learns to run in the snow, and one day when the postman's girlfriend is checking the snow, she suddenly falls under the water. The postman runs to save her, but Buck reaches there before him and takes the postman's girlfriend out of the water, saving her life. After this, the postman's girlfriend, whom Buck had taken out of the tent first, starts liking and loving Buck, and she also feeds him. Seeing this, the front dog becomes very jealous of Buck. Buck gets completely angry. Now at night Buck used to play with a rabbit, and even today when he is playing with the rabbit, then that front dog comes there and kills the rabbit. After this he attacks Buck, also due to which Buck becomes unconscious. Now before he kills Buck, that black wolf comes there which is seen by Buck again and again. He throws that front dog down from the cliff. Now the next morning it is shown that the postman is calling his front dog, but he is not seen anywhere. That is why today the Bug is tied to the front dog. After this, Bug runs very fast and well, and seeing this, the postman and his girlfriend become very happy, and then the postman sees that a lot of snow is coming down from above, due to which all of them can die. Buck sees all this. The postman tells him that you have to go left, then the time sees that on the right side, on the rock, there is the same black wolf which he has seen many times before, and he goes inside the cave on the right side and very intelligently runs out of the cave, saving everyone's life and brings everyone out, after which they reach the city where they have to deliver everyone's letters. John is also in the city. This John is the same John with whom Bug had once collided. John is writing a letter to his wife. Actually, John's son has died, and today is his son's birthday, and when he reaches the postman with the letter, the postman has already left from here. He calls from behind. Buck hears John's voice and stops. After this, he himself goes to John and takes his letter from him, and now leaves from here with his master and the rest of the dogs. Everything is going well in Bug's life now, but one day the postman receives a letter from the government in which he is told that the postman has to be sent to the post office. The route where you go to deliver letters is being replaced by telegraph, which means that now electronic messages will be sent there, so the postman will have to sell all the dogs and come back, although he did not want this, but now he has to sell all the dogs and leave from here, and now a very big businessman comes here who has come here to find gold, but he does not have much experience. He buys Buck and all his companions to pull the slate, but there is a lot of stuff in his sled, that is why Buck and his companions are having a lot of trouble pulling his slate. Then John comes here. He explains to that businessman that this is not the right time to go to the place where you are going, but that businessman does not listen to John and he leaves in that direction with his dogs. Due to the excess luggage, Bug's condition becomes very bad here. He is not even able to walk. And now the businessman is about to shoot him when John comes here, and he stops him from doing so and also explains to him once again that you should not go ahead, but the businessman does not want to listen to him. Then John pushes him down, and after that he separates Bug from the slate and takes him with him. Although Buck is very much injured, that is why he regains consciousness after 2 days. He sees that he has John with him. John tells him that all your companions have been killed, only you are left, and now you are free, you can go anywhere. But if Bug goes, then where will he go? He does not have any other place to live. After this, John is shown who goes to a bar, and there the businessman who came here to find gold also comes. He attacks John, and then Buck comes here and attacks that businessman and saves John. After this, the man is thrown out of the bar. Now John, who drinks a lot because his son has died, has a deep pain in his heart, and when Bug sees this, he understands that all this is not good for John, and now that Bug lives with John, one day he presses his wine bottle under the ice and sits on it. John tries hard to remove it, but Buck is so heavy that he cannot even move it, and Buck and John start living with each other. Now one day John shows Buck a map and tells him that there is a place in this map where there is a lot of gold. My son had drawn a line on it and said that if we have to reach the gold, then we have to pass through this route, and after this John and Buck go out in a boat through the river in search of gold because the ice has now completely melted and both of them are now moving forward continuously. Their boat gets a hole and starts filling with water, and both of them have to leave the boat. Now they move ahead through the dense forest, and then they see a cabin, seeing which both of them become very happy. Now both of them start living here. There we see that the man with whom John had a fight in the bar reaches John's house with a gun to kill him, but John is not there. Now that man sees the map there on which there is a line, from which he understands that gold is there, and John has also gone to find gold. One day when John is bathing in the river, he finds a small piece of gold there. Seeing this, he understands that they have reached their destination, and he is absolutely right. He is very happy to see the piece of gold, and then Bug also dives inside the water and comes out with a stone in his mouth. However, John says that this is not gold. After this, Bug dives again, and this time he brings up a big piece of gold, but John does not look at it. He thinks that this time also he has picked up the wrong thing, so he throws it back in the water, and then Bug sees that there is a white wolf there. He also chases him, but he runs away. Actually, wolves also live here, and one day when a wolf is crossing the river, his foot slips. Before he dies, Buck saves his life, and now Buck has become a friend of these wolves too. He spends as much time as possible with these wolves, but every evening he hunts and brings a prey for John so that he does not have any shortage of food. However, due to not being with Buck, he gets tired of eating. John starts feeling lonely, and soon Buck also realizes this and comes back to John and sleeps with his head on his lap. Next morning when the white wolf comes there, Buck goes to him once again and is very happy to be with him. John also realizes this and understands that Buck has found his family. John has collected a lot of gold here, but he throws the big pieces of gold back in the river and saves some gold with himself and tells Buck that you are my true friend, you have found your family now, tomorrow morning I will leave from here. Now Buck does not like this at all, and he becomes sad and he goes back to his wolves and his companions. At night when John is inside the cabin, only then he realizes that there is someone else outside. When he opens the door, the same businessman is there. The one who has the gun attacks him with his gun, due to which John loses his gun and the whole house starts burning. Both of them come out. Now the businessman tells John to give him the gold, and when he takes out the gold from his pocket, the businessman's eyes are wide open. Actually, he had come here in search of this gold, but before he can kill John, Buck comes here, who attacks him and throws him inside his house, due to which he dies in the burning house. Now John was also shot. That's why he was also taking his last breath. Bug also reaches him. John tells him that you have got your house. Now you have to live for yourself, and after this John also dies, after which Bug goes away with the white wolf, which is a female wolf. Shown after some time, it is revealed that Buck and the white wolf have children. Buck becomes the leader of his entire pack. He starts leading everyone. Buck has accepted this wild world which called him towards itself. That is why we call it the Call of the Wild. And the movie ends at this moment. So friends, that's all for today's video. See you in the next video. Subscribe for more videos like this and turn on the notification and leave a like to help the channel out. Thanks for watching.